What's up, Sidekicks fans? Jamie Lovegrove here with my co-partner, Superman, Nestor Hernandez, and this is another episode of the Dallas Sidekicks podcast. What's going on, bruv?
A little tired, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Little practice today, a little intensity was nice and high, but it's good to be back on the podcast with one and only Batman.
Yeah, sir. Batman and Superman back
Yes,
together
sir.
again. You know how it is.
You know how that goes.
Last game was the first time this year that we both scored in the same game.
Finally, huh?
I know. You didn't give me an assist though.
True. Well, we'll work
Pass
on that.
assist.
Work on that.
Yeah.
I mean, new style. So I think it was a little more freedom this past game. What do you think? I like it. I think we were free flowing. We press. I think that was to our advantage. You know, causing mistakes, causing chaos. Obviously, it's high risk, high reward. The way I see it, you're risking with that pressure to get the ball back and in the offensive side for us to score. But at the same time, you know, we kind of let up for some counterattacks. But you know, it's part of the game. We withstood it, and yeah, it was good to be back on the score sheet. It's been a while, but I think this kind of system, the new system, kind of fits our personalities, our players, and our team.
Yeah, no, I mean, it was indoor, right? 9-11. What a game, right? You know, anytime you have 20 goals in a game, it's pretty incredible. And you know, Milwaukee were no slouch of a team. They're in playoffs, and I feel like we always have a good game against Milwaukee. We match up quite well with them. Shout out to Marcio Leite. Hopefully you recover well and recover strong, brother. But you know, it's obviously this week has been really interesting. Obviously going on the back end of last week and the news that came out. And the transition that we have forward. We've got 3 games left, and you know, I think that it's going to be a good opportunity for us to perhaps showcase a different style this back end and get ready to build on it for next season, for sure.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, we have 3 games left. We have, like everybody says, nothing to lose. We can only build off this heading into next season, and I think it showed a lot of excitement. A lot of the fans loved it. A lot of positive feedback from the kids, even the Milwaukee guys. You know, giving us a lot of praise. So
they weren't ready for it, almost right?
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Milwaukee's a great team. They're in the playoffs. They're gonna be fighting for their conference championship. So good luck to them and see how that pans out for them. But yeah, I'm excited. Like I said, it's been years since we actually scored, like you said, in the same game. But it's good. It's good to be back with Jamie. You know, obviously, with you, we have a lot of history. We've known each other for God knows how long now.
Too long.
Too long. Back in the day, we played against each other, Chicago, Dallas. That was some good games. But yeah, it's good to be back, and I think this could be something we could build up into the future. You know, I think we have a lot of experience. We still play the game, and we can help these young guys get up to where their potential is. I feel like, you know, this season with the coach, he had a different philosophy, obviously, with Ed. You know, wishing him the best of luck in his future, you know, coaching of ours, what he's gonna do. But obviously, it was the philosophy that maybe didn't pan out as well as he hoped it would have. And maybe this new style can bring out, you know, different side of some players.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I don't disagree with you. I think it's going to be fun. I think that was the biggest takeaway that I got from the weekend was some people came up to me and said that was a fun game, you know. So, but let's see what happens, you know. Like you say, we'll play Baltimore. It's going to rain, so I don't even think that game's going to be on. Shout out to the MASL for the outdoor game. You know, it's going to be a good one. Hopefully, if we can play and then we come back and crosstown rivals and then finish with St. Louis and hopefully we can finish on a high note. So, you know, I think there's a lot to build on for sure. And you know, the more that we keep working, the more we keep understanding each other, the more we can help these younger guys even more. You know, you always wish for a better season than the one that you just finished. So look forward to next year, that's for sure.
Definitely. I mean, my first season back in 4 years with Dallas. I mean, I always keep tabs with you guys, with the team. But I mean, it's already, you could say, somewhat better than last year, right? We have more wins than last year. I think we had some close results that we could have pulled off and had more wins, but that's the name of the game, you know. It's whoever scores the most and takes advantage of their opportunities is going to win the game. But yeah, I mean, like last game was very, like you said, very fun, very exciting, and I think it showcased players, you know, getting a little more freedom, let them play their game. You know, big shout out to Yair, you know, his first hat trick in his career, so he did very well.
That was his first hat trick.
I think for
Of course, yeah, he's a rookie.
Duh.
Yeah, no, I mean, but the thing is I found it so funny because I feel like he has been doing that in training almost all year long. You know, maybe not to that extent of scoring a hat trick, but you definitely can see Star Brav Definitely can see that, getting his own little interview commercial with the new jersey and all that. We never had that. Right? This year we haven't done any of that. Shout out to the social media crew.
Yeah, I know, right?
Gotta
take a rookie, score a hat trick, and you get this. That's the first. Oh my goodness.
But no, that's incredible for him, man. Like, two with his right foot as well. There's no way you're gonna say Yair's gonna get a hat trick and two are gonna be with his right foot.
I agree with you.
But if you don't shoot, you don't
score.
Exactly.
That's exactly the game. But like, building off what you're saying about that, I think not only him, but a lot of other young guys in practice do very well.
Yeah.
And I think for me, it's the transition from practice to game. I think it's the confidence. I think Yair had his confidence was really high that game.
Yep.
Vibing, like you said, the atmosphere, everybody was on a high that day. Coming back from a good training session on Friday. Something simple but effective. And then if we can get that with other players, I think we're gonna be very dangerous. I think those players are gonna show out what their style is and how they can play in their personalities. And I think they can help us out too.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we lead the way in that as well, though, right? When you step up and we can continue doing what we're doing. Obviously, when you talk about if you're having an 11-9 game and your main forward doesn't get a goal or assist, imagine if he popped up with a couple of goals in that game too, then you could definitely take away winning the game. I think that there's always times where we need everybody, and I think this year has been a bit part where maybe I haven't shown up in a game or I haven't done my thing, but everybody else has, and the more we can get connections and the better we be. I'm already looking forward to next year, man.
Yeah.
I really am.
That's true. Like, look at the best teams in the league. Sometimes your best player may not have the best game, that day, but what can those other players do and show up? Yeah. It's a team game at the end of the day.
100%.
Obviously you have your focal players that can push you a little more, but if those guys are not, having the best games that day, can this person and this person show up, and what can they do?
Yeah.
And that's when you become a dangerous team,
Oh, for sure.
People are gonna be like, oh, we gotta worry about him, but
what about this one? What about that one?
Guy,
Yeah.
So you're right. It's something exciting that we can build off, and we can lead into next season with that momentum. Like, hopefully we can finish off strong. I hope we can play that game in Baltimore. I think it would be fun. Something different, Get outside, enjoy the nice fresh weather, but obviously we can't control the weather. So hopefully, as of right now, we can we'll be out there and hopefully play out that game. But let's talk about a big accomplishment for you, huh? 150 goal score for the Dallas Sidekicks of franchise. That's an accomplishment, my
Yes, brother. Yeah. No, I think I must say I was trying to think about it the other day. How many of those do you think were from your assist when we were both playing in midfield back then? Because we had some good connections on power plays, set pieces, stuff like that. I'd say there's been a few there from you. Shout out to obviously every teammate along the way that I've played with, coaching staff that I've been a part of to help me achieve that 150. That was a massive achievement for me personally. And I'm grateful to do it with you on the team. Obviously, as one of my very, very, very close friends. And it was a good day, man. I mean, obviously, I felt I did it before in Harrisburg. Pump fake, that wasn't it. So I got 2 balls signed. But yeah, no, it's I mean, I don't think I ever would have imagined getting to that landmark when I first came to the group, and way back in 2000 and what? When did I first start?
I think it was 12.
2012.
Around there. But then I was playing in Chicago, 2012.
2012.
Yeah, that's 11 years ago. 12 years ago now.
Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so even when I first came in, playing under Tattoo, I don't think I ever would imagine getting to 150, honestly. Many more. I think now I've hit that target. I think I'm setting myself new targets. I think I'm something like 2 or 3 points away from getting 250 total points for Dallas, and I'm 20 odd points away from 300 career points in indoor. So it's not bad.
No, that's amazing. I mean, coming back to what you're saying about the assists, I'm gonna say 1/5.
1/5.
I would say like 30 assists for me.
30.
I don't know if 150 goals.
We need to check that out.
I think so.
Yeah.
The first 2 seasons when I was here with you.
Yeah, we were on fire.
We were on fire. I think we supposed to score around close to 30 goals apiece.
Yeah.
We were a different time, different style too.
Younger, faster.
Yeah, younger, faster. No knee surgeries.
No way. Yeah, no, definitely.
At least for me.
Yeah, for you, for sure.
But no, I mean, I think anybody that gets that accomplishment with a team, that just shows the commitment that you have to that organization. It's a feat. It's a accomplishment that's not easy. It's super tough, you know, to perform day in, day out and help the team that as much as you can to your ability.
Yeah.
You know, and like so you've been here for so many years. And I'm just very happy and very proud for you, man.
Thank you, bro.
You
Thank
know?
you, son. Well, we can't forget only me at this point, because last week someone was inducted to the Hall of Fame of their college. Right? Let's not forget that, because that's, you know, talking about me reaching 150 in the league, to be in a Hall of Fame of any sort. You are a Hall of Famer at Lewis University, correct?
Yes, sir.
There
yes,
you go.
Sir.
So talking about me, you being proud of me, here we go. Batman and Superman together. This is why we are always together.
And you know what's funny? You got the 150 on that Wednesday, and that was the day that I got inducted to the Hall of Fame. So
What a day.
The odds of that, huh?
What a day.
Gotta say that date, March 13th.
March 13th. Don't forget that.
Don't forget that.
150 for me, and you were in the Hall of Fame.
For my university. Yeah, it was good. I mean, yeah, great accomplishments both ways, like you say. I mean, very happy for that for myself. Shows what I've done with my career as far as soccer and what I did before. So, I mean, I'm just trying to grow the game now. You know, I think that's the youth I can do now.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we're older. We're the veterans on the team. You know, the younger guys call us the old guys. It's all right. We're still better. But
I still don't think we're a veteran yet.
I don't think so.
I think there's got to be like an age you hit before you become a true veteran. I was called a veteran like 5 years ago. That's not fair.
But because you play so long, because you look like a veteran.
It could be both. I think I've
Depends on
got
the
younger
hairstyle.
as I've gotten older.
Hey, that's how I feel. That's how I feel. As I hit 30, I was like, ooh, okay.
It's going downhill now.
Yeah.
But even to that extent, and you even talk about that part right there, like being a veteran. Do you think, if at all, or in any way, when you first started with Chicago, all your teams that you've played with in the league, has indoor for you changed at any point? As far as what did Nestor do going into his Chicago days to what Nestor does now? Is there anything that's changed drastically in the way? Obviously, we have to take care of our bodies a little bit more as we get older. But is there been anything that's changed along the way from when you first started to where you're at now?
I would say my style a little bit. I feel like obviously I was younger and had no injuries at first when I first started. I was more go. Now it's more like I try to pick and choose my times. I think
you've changed position too, though, right? You know, when you first came into Chicago, you were a target midfielder. Now you've played majority of the season as a defender for us. So even to that extent, changing positions, have you found any of that hard?
No.
I mean, you did it last year at Empire, right?
Yeah.
Empire.
So I think for me it wasn't just because the way I think of indoor is I feel like yes you have your set positions, but at some point you're gonna play any position. So if I'm a defender, I feel like maybe I may get stuck there and playing up top, you know, post up a little bit, and then the forward might be down a little bit. But as a defender, it's all about rotation. You know, it depends how you do it. It could be effective. A lot of teams do it very well. Look at, like you said, Marshall Leite.
Yeah.
Defender has a lot of goals. Why? Because he runs at people, he goes at people, he moves up. So I think it depends on style. So I think the transition was not as hard for me, but obviously my role and my main job in that position changed a little bit, right? Yeah. So obviously defender, I got to defend a little bit more.
Yep.
If I was a target second forward, I can attack more, you know, but at least I still have to defend.
Yeah.
But more my important thing in that role was to be dangerous, you know, maybe get some assists, get some shots off, feed the target. So it changed a little bit as far as my main job. But other than that, I think the transition has been fairly easy. Mm-hmm. Indoors a pass and move game, I feel like.
Yeah.
You know, pass and move. So depending how you do it, your work rate and your mentality, I think that's what affects a player.
Yeah.
And I think now you're seeing that more players it's more a physical game. I feel like it's changing. You know, you have a lot more athletes. You know, you have players that can, you know, play technically and move off the ball, you know. So I think fitness is kind of, I guess, being a little more stretched on, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, look at when we played KC the first game. You know, a lot of guys when we played them for preseason, they were just like, yeah, you know, we've been working really hard. You know, a lot of fitness working so we can, you know, play this game a lot more fast than what it is. How about yourself? What do you think?
I think for me, over from when we first started again, got a little bit, and I think that's why we work so well with each other on the field at the same time as we were both go. I think the biggest thing for me now is what is starting to happen, and I think is, you know, lack of or not necessarily the defending piece in my game was never really there, and I think now the biggest change for me is shout out to Junior. He's my defensive runner. So now at my stage in my career, I have what sometimes when we're working together, he's a defensive runner. So my shift is only attacking side, which is great. And if I can get off, then he comes in and you know, we give him some love on the offensive side too. So I think that's been a change for me this season. And I think, you know, personally, my points have been better this year with the last couple of games with Colin helping me. And when I say he helps me, obviously he does a lot more running than I do defensively, and I think that, you know, it just gives me a little bit more freedom and a little bit more extra legs to do what I think I can do offensively. So I think that was one of the biggest things that's changed for me as far as the seasons have gone by, into where indoors changed just a little bit. But, you know, I still think there's so many ways that you can be successful in this environment, and you know, dumping it to the target and defensive runners and stuff like that. So I think just individually for me it's changed slightly, but I think indoor overall it's still been the same since we first started. I don't think there's anything drastically that's changed, you know?
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I would just say, like, I feel like a lot of these younger guys or these players are a lot more fitter. So I was just like, you know, But yeah, I mean, the concept's still there, the same, you know. Obviously, it depends what you have as far as players go, like, you know, dumping the ball to the forward, you have a big, strong forward and feeding the ball, you know.
Yeah.
If you don't, how can you have quicker guys? Can you get them isolated, you know? So same concept, just depending on what you have to work with, I guess you could say.
Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! What are you interrupting us for? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Cree to the podcast today. You know, here he is.
Yes, sir.
You gonna try and squeeze behind me, bro? This chair doesn't go in, bro.
I'll try.
Don't hit over the alcohol. Oh, you did.
Oh, did I?
I'm gonna have to drink it. Never mind. Cree's here. What's going on?
What's up, guys? Creaker
Well,
here.
we're gonna have to slide to your left a bit, Jim. And then.
Oh, we're gonna share. Oh, wow.
No, he has the other mics down there.
That's cute.
I'll just lift it up here.
Yeah.
That's friends. Hey, look at him go.
I'm on the podcast with the vets. Look at that.
See,
Wow,
what it just
vets.
says. Why are we the
vets?
vets?
With the
Why
vets.
are we the vets? We're not the vets.
Yeah, we may not look like veterans just because
Hey.
we were playing longer, that's it.
Yeah.
It's an honor. What, 150, how many?
$150, bro. Yeah. 151 now.
And one, right?
Yeah. One day.
How many
One
seasons?
day. I think it's 9. No, it's 8. 8 with the Sidekicks.
So let's divide that. 151 divided by
Oh, you want to know
8.
games?
Like,
I think it's
how many
I think it's 120 games. I scored 150 goals. Don't forget the assists in there too. Though, as well. 97 assists.
That's crazy.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's been good fun. Like I say, there's a lot of my teammates that helped me along the way to get that, like I just said. So, but you know, hopefully I can score a few more. There's a couple of targets that I want to get.
150?
No chance. You know, someone came up to me the other day, right, and we were talking about it, and they were like, so where do your goals put you on like the all-time list of Dallas Sidekicks goal scorers? And I was like, okay.
Up there?
Not even, bruv, it's, you know what's the craziest thing? Not even close.
Not even close?
Tattoo is like something like 765.
How many seasons?
Oh, he had, well, but they played like 65 games.
They play a lot
So
more
he
games.
played like 400 something games. So his games to goals ratio is still way better than mine. But it got me looking, and I don't know if someone's gonna have to check this out. But I think it puts me 5th all time behind Tattoo, Kevin Smith, David Doyle, and Nick Stavro. So I think Nick's 160, I think. So I am now 9 behind Nick on just goals.
But you're top 5.
Top 5 ever in the history of soccer.
You're in good company.
It's again, like, but I don't even. It's funny because I don't even think of it like that. I just think of it like I feel like I've just done my job as the year's gone on. Yeah. Like I'm not sitting there selfishly going, right, this game, I'll get 2 more here and 3 over here and stuff like that. Like, I feel like the chances have been presented to me, and I think that there has been a couple of games where I could have got it a little bit earlier and stuff like that. But yeah, no, think my biggest thing now is that I want to be able to look back and say that's pretty good company to be in, and I think I can do that already. Now, obviously, I don't plan on retiring anytime soon, so hopefully we can get as many as we can along the way. But yeah, man.
Did you even notice when you hit 50, 100?
No.
You didn't even notice?
No, I didn't even realize. No, until it got close, and I don't even know. I think I don't know who even mentioned it to me at some point, and somebody was like, "Hey, what are your stats?" And I went back, and you have to research it, and obviously you have to take away a couple of seasons with different teams, and it was then like, "Oh wow, it's getting close," like you know.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I didn't even 50, 100, didn't even think about it at that point, and now, you know, again, like I say, it's now like, okay, now what's next? So next target will be to get the 300 career points, which I'm 20 odd points away, which will be nice again, you know, to hit that mark. But you know, I want to try and can't sit here and say I'm going to get 600 more goals, because that's never going to happen. but I do, you know, personally now I want to set myself a target of, can I break into the top 3? And I don't know what those goals look like. Obviously, you know, Nick Stavro is we all know Nick. We've all played with Nick even at some point. And, you know, he's a legend himself. And the guys above me, Doilies, Smudger, and obviously Tattoo, are true legends of the game. So I don't even think I can put myself in that bracket yet. I don't think even one day I will be even able to, because obviously they've won championships. So until I win a championship, then I really think it changes a little bit. So hopefully, you know, we can get something going here in the next couple of years before I do eventually retire. So that'd be nice. That'd be the Trump one, the winning the championship. So
boss status right there.
It's something like that, man. It's something like that. But I'm not going to talk about it because it's just a pointless conversation, Pablo. We're not talking about the Premier League. We're not going in. Why would we? It's ridiculous. You know, this guy over here is smiling from ear to ear because his team's doing well. And so no, Pablo, void. We're not doing that one. Next question.
What do you go for again?
No, what?
What do you go for again?
Bournemouth.
Oh,
No,
what a team!
What a team! No, yeah, Premier League. I mean, we got to talk about it a little bit, right? You know,
it's the best league in the world.
It is, it's for sure.
Cannot not talk about it.
But even on that extent, right? And you talk about the Premier League, and obviously I'm extremely biased because I'm English as can be. But even the Championship, like the Championship is like from first to like 8th is separated by like 3 points.
Oh yeah.
And for the first time in a very long time, the Premier League now is separated with 3 different teams. You know, usually by this time it's 2 teams in the running, or even 1 team that's run away with it. So obviously you got Arsenal, Liverpool, and City.
Oh, Liverpool, yeah.
Huh? Who are you going?
I mean, Manchester's blue, man.
Wow. So
You're a City fan?
Yeah,
Oh
I'm a City
my
fan.
God.
Yeah, I'm a City fan.
You got bought.
Yeah, you?
Well, hold on. Let's stay on you for a second, because I feel like that
City fan.
you're a City fan since when?
Huh? Okay, let's get this clear.
Okay, just want clarification purposes at this point.
I'm a Messi fan. I don't really watch the games like that.
Yeah.
Just never had the channel. So, but if the game's on, yeah, City. If it's Premier League, City.
Yeah.
City. Yeah. I really don't have. I know you're Liverpool. Yeah, and you?
Chelsea.
I've been a Liverpool fan a lot longer than you've been a City fan.
I'm not gonna lie. Whenever we became teammates, I did a little creeping on you. You've been a Liverpool fan
For the longest.
long-
Since 05, baby.
Yeah.
Bro, I was born Chelsea. Like I had no
Born
choice.
Chelsea?
I had no choice.
Are you? Is that because?
Yeah,
That's
the
where.
closest team. That's where my
That's the
granddad
closest
grew up. Yeah, my granddad grew up in Clapham Junction, which is right by the stadium. So yeah, no, I didn't have a choice. There was, and it's funny you say that, because there was one point in my life where I tried to be a different team.
It's a
And
no-no.
I hate this.
It's a no-no, huh?
Uh-huh.
That was a no-no.
That was a big, huge no-no. And it's only because of one player. Like when you talk about Messi, you're like, I don't even know how it was even possible, or even why, or what on earth I was being fed as a child at this point.
Yeah.
But I was a massive Thierry Henry fan. So I tried to tell my dad that I wanted to be, and I can't even say it because it's just wrong for me to even think it. But because of Thierry Henry, I wanted to be an Arsenal fan. And I think you could politely say I was put in like a shed where the dog was down the bottom of the garden, didn't get fed for a couple of weeks, and then I finally realised that was a stupid decision.
You came to your senses.
Yeah,
All right.
for sure. But even then, so we talk about it again. We talk about the Premier League. Like, I don't just look at the Premier League now as three teams on top of the league. Don't get me wrong, but every weekend,
Great match.
it almost feels like City could be playing Wolves, or Arsenal could be playing whoever, and you still can't predict that team's going to win. Yeah. And that's just like that's the Premier League, right? Yeah, it's incredible.
I agree with you. I mean, since I started watching it, like you said, there comes a point where it's all right. This team is winning 1-2 maybe, and then you have a big gap fall off, and then you have this and that, and then even sometimes at the end of the season, the relegation games are probably more exciting
for sure
because who's fight to survive, you know. But yeah, this year I think over the years, it's just maybe talent coming wise. You know, teams having more money too, investing in players, and you know, there's just so many good players now that. You know, like Chelsea has a lot of good players, but they let go a lot of good players too. You know, you can't have all of them to yourself. So now they're going to other teams where they're shining. Yeah. You know, sometimes one player can go to a team and in Spanish they say that the shirt is heavy. And they can't play, they can't perform. But you go to a different team and they show on. They're like, well, why can't he do this in this team? So yeah, I mean, this year this league is just so exciting that you have 3 teams fighting first. You know. 4th, you know, 5th, 6th, different little ball game in the mid-table.
12 is a good battle for 12.
I was gonna say 10, but okay.
Well, 10 is the top.
It's 10, and then
we're I think we might be 10th. I'm not sure. Kind of
so like 9 to like 14 is like space.
No, we're
so it's a big gap. And you have that relegation. It's like more exciting. So I don't know what you guys
We're playing for 9th.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah.
Hey, fair enough.
You see, there you go. See?
You guys probably know this, but I feel like home field advantage is plays a big part too. I feel like the energy at home field.
Yeah.
Like Liverpool or Chelsea at home, it's a big.
Yeah, so when I first came here, there was a FC Dallas played LA Galaxy, and like we've lived together. So when Chelsea play Liverpool, he sits on one side of the sofa, I sit on the other side of the sofa, and I think for 90 minutes I can actually say that we don't like each other until halftime or something like that, and then at the end of it we're back to normal. We're doing our own normal nonsense. But when I got here, I saw LA Galaxy fans like cheers in an FC Dallas fan drinking, and like that is unheard of. And I think that's where you go back to that home field advantage is. You go to Liverpool and say it's a 65,000 seater stadium. 60,000 of those people are Liverpoolians, and whoever is in the away end, you're getting your crap bitten out of you. If you like you literally hate that team, and you know there's you hear it here in America, and I still can't wrap my head around it. But it's like, yeah, I'm a Barca fan, but I really like Real Madrid. Like you don't say that. You just don't say that.
I agree.
Like. I can like a player from another team. You know, I look at Liverpool's team right now, and someone unheard of is the Endo Wataru. He's unbelievable, but I don't like Liverpool. Still hate Liverpool because of it. You know what I mean? And even Chelsea, Mason Mount goes to Man United, and now hate Mason Mount. I hate him. He played for Chelsea his whole life, but now he's gone to a different team and he's not with us. Yeah. So when you talk about home field advantage, it's huge. It's huge, man. It is. There's no. I mean, I'm sure the Mexican League is very similar.
I was about to say that.
Yeah.
That we're just saying the same thing in Mexican League. Like I'm a Chivas fan, so I don't care for America. Yeah. And I don't care for player wise anything. No, I'm like nope. Oh, he one player goes from Chivas to there. I'm like nope. He's a traitor. I hate.
But the moment a Club America player signs for Chivas, you love him.
That hasn't been that. That I remember. Nope.
So even towards that. So again, you're talking about players as a perspective. Like your top 3 favorite players of all time, as a player to player. So let's do this. So your top 3 players, and if you were in a movie tomorrow, what player would you have play you? You know what I'm saying? So this is a movie about Creek's life. Mm-hmm. And you have to pick a player that you think best resembles you, and then your top 3 players. Wow. Think about it too, Ness, because the questions come.
Oh, I know. That's a good question.
Top 3.
So do top 3 first. Let's try and make it simple. So Ness, who would be your top 3 players of all time?
Ronaldinho, Luis Suarez, and Ramon Ramirez. Mexican player for Chivas. Wow. I grew up watching him, so I had to put him in there.
Obviously, I got to go Messi, Maradona, and I say my third one will be. I'm a forward, Brazilian Ronaldo.
So, Maradona. See, my thing is, I watched Suarez. Maradona, I didn't see too much of him, right? I was younger, so I go based off what I saw. So, like, Ramon Ramirez, I saw him growing up playing.
Yeah.
Luis Suarez, when we bought him from Ajax, that first game he scored, I think he's one of the best strikers ever.
Yeah.
He did it in Barca. He did it in Brazil with Grêmio, and I think he'll start picking it up and doing it in MLS.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
And then Ronaldinho, I grew up watching Ronaldinho.
Yeah.
So like that's how live fire players are.
Yeah.
Like don't get me wrong, I love Messi and I like Maradona, Ronaldo, but I grew up watching those players like religiously. I guess you can say.
Yeah.
Then if we're going based off that, then I would since I didn't see Maradona, I'll go Suarez.
Suarez too?
Yeah, because Suarez.
No way Suarez makes my top 3.
No.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Top 3.
David Beckham. David Beckham.
Yeah, because you have a man crush on him. That's why.
Because it's English.
I gotta tell you
English.
that.
I could have said that.
No, I would be 100% David Beckham. I'd probably have to throw John Terry. Probably would be in there. Being English, being a Chelsea fan, like if you wanted to say someone like who really I felt like done so much, and then last one would be Gianfranco Zola. Because like he was the first big name player that we signed as Chelsea. Like, whoa, who's this little Italian magician? Yeah. And he was so good, man. He was so good. But yeah, no, David Beckham all time. Put me in the mood. David Beckham's playing me too, 100%. In actual fact, that's probably a stupid question. Like, okay, so let's change it. If you could have an actor play you, in the story of Nestor Hernandez. Will Ferrell.
I see your kicking and screaming. You did a soccer boy already.
Bro, Will Ferrell.
That's
what a
the
legend.
coach.
What a legend.
Jackie Moon, bro. Jackie
Moon.
Moon.
What a legend.
So you can still stay with that?
Yeah.
No, it has to. It can't be. It can't be Will Ferrell. No, it's
when I first started playing for Sidekicks, I looked like Will Ferrell.
He's short too.
Yes,
He's very
you did.
short.
You did.
Yeah, and a little
yes,
fro.
you did. The Joey, you had a little fro, yeah.
Has to be a footballer?
It could be an actor, any actor.
It could be
any actor now. Yeah, because I don't think a footballer can really act, right? So if you could pick someone.
Yeah, what's the English guy that can act?
Vinnie Jones. Legend, bro. Legend.
Gone in 60 Seconds?
Yeah.
Whoa. What a movie.
Yeah. I'm gonna say what's that guy's name that plays Deadpool?
Ryan Reynolds? Boys, I hate to point out the fact you're both Mexican. How is Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds going to play?
He's hilarious.
I know.
Does that
But
he's so open.
bro, for sure, it's all Danny Trevino or whatever his name is. And John Travolta, bro. I don't know.
Oh, Machete?
That's it. That's you, bro.
That's it. Yeah, I'll take it.
That's person playing you.
Yeah, okay. Why not?
Bro, I'm good. What I was gonna say, Idris Elba. No, Jason Statham. Act me, bro.
Wow.
Jason Statham, for sure.
Wow.
What a geezer. What a geezer.
Wow, what a badass.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
So, yeah.
But on a side note,
Go on.
I'm going to Philadelphia in the summer.
What?
I'm going to Philadelphia.
For what?
Liverpool, Arsenal.
You're going all the way to Philadelphia.
Yeah, gotta go watch.
Liverpool, Arsenal in a
Yes, sir.
pre-season game.
Yep.
Preseason.
Nice.
Eat some Philly cheesesteaks. Watch them beat
Cheeseheads?
Arsenal. I think
No,
Malo
it's not
might.
Cheeseheads, right? Philadelphia's not Cheeseheads.
No.
Cheeseheads is
Green Bay.
Yeah. It's close, right?
No.
No.
Way off. Way off.
What
Dirty
was it?
Birds.
What was it? 2 weeks ago, Man U and Liverpool.
Oh, the FA Cup?
Weren't they? So isn't Liverpool and Man U close to each
FA
other?
Cup?
Aren't they
Sorry, I
close
was
to each
coughing.
other? Aren't they close to each other? Man U and
I would not know
Liverpool?
that.
Aren't they close to each other?
In teams or
No.
in distance?
Yeah, distance. Like,
That's Everton.
maybe an hour. Oh,
Think about Liverpool, Everton. They're across the street.
So Man United's really close to Man City because they're both in Manchester.
there you go.
Yeah, it's close. I mean, Liverpool. No, I don't know if this is bad geography. I think it's like an hour.
No, that's on. Yeah, it's like an hour. Yeah, so I heard.
Bro, but an hour and a half in England is
I
like
heard it's
driving to Abilene from here. We're tiny, bro. Like you unless it's unheard of that you drive an hour and a half at home. Man, there's no way. You're going across like 3 different states almost.
Okay.
4. Bro, England fits 5 times into Texas. The whole of England
Yeah.
Really?
fits 5 times into Texas. Just Texas, not even America, Texas.
That's wild.
Yeah.
No, but since I'm a huge Liverpool fan, anytime they come to the States, I go watch them play. I mean, I
You
rarely
did go.
go.
You did go to LA? No. When was the last time you went to watch them?
Last time was.
You went somewhere to watch them play, did you not?
I mean, I've been 6 times.
Yeah.
I've been to Boston, Chicago. Well, they played in Chicago, which was lucky. Santa Clara, the 49ers Stadium.
That's it.
University of Notre Dame. They played at the University of Notre Dame.
Yeah.
And at the Big House, University of Michigan was the most recent one.
Yeah.
So I try to take advantage. I mean, obviously, it's not like England's so close. You know, I'm gonna get on a flight and cross over. But hopefully, within the next year or two, that's my plan to go to Anfield and watch a game. It'll be huge. I mean, probably one of my things on my bucket list.
Yeah.
I already did skydiving, so.
You skydived?
Yeah, I did. I didn't tell you about that.
No.
Oof, I can show you the video later.
Not me, brother.
No.
You know, honestly, it is on my bucket list, but you know what?
It's
I don't
wild.
know if I would do it though.
But I don't see. You know what's funny? I hate roller coasters.
Me
I
too.
don't like them, but I did skydiving.
Me too. I hate heights. You
Yeah,
like
that doesn't
heights?
make sense, right?
You
I don't know.
skydive?
I'm no skydive. No.
Roller
You
coasters?
know, there's a common theme that everybody tries something new. They usually die trying something new. So I don't want to try anything new. I'm good.
I'm still here.
I'm good. Well, you're lucky. Because I'll be the one that gets up there and the parachute don't open. And then I'm there, there I am, looking down, going, here we go.
Oh,
There
why
goes,
they try
there,
this?
goes, there goes 160 goals.
Damn.
But yeah, no skydiving for me. I'm good.
Roller coasters?
I love roller coasters. Love roller coasters. Get me at the front.
No. Some, but no.
No. I'm
Wait,
good.
so you would skydive and no roller coasters, but
Yeah.
you would do roller coasters, won't
No
skydive.
skydive.
Doesn't make sense.
Why?
Doesn't make sense.
At least for me, I don't like roller coasters, but I did skydiving.
I'm safe in a roller coaster.
No,
I don't trust roller coasters.
Right, what's the worst thing that can happen on a roller coaster?
where do you get stuck?
I'm stuck up there. I'm not dead.
What if you fall through?
Then I'm dead.
Too many factors come into
Yeah,
play.
no.
See, opposites attract.
That's why.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
Opposites attract.
Yeah.
Roller coaster, no roller coaster. Skydiving, no skydiving.
Yeah, that makes sense. Makes
Nice.
sense. Yeah.
All right. Well, that was fun, boys. It was a fun little chat.
It was.
Yeah.
It was very enjoyable. I'm so glad you joined us.
Yeah.
Me too. Me too. 2 vets.
Stop saying that, bro. It's not like
Oh,
you're 45 years old.
I'm not saying that either.
34 in May.
Really?
Only 34. Scary, isn't it?
I'm 28.
You're a vet too then. Old ass.
You thought I was 22.
I did, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be 36 in May.
May babies too.
Maybe still on top of that.
Oh, yeah, I'll baby. Wow, babies.
Yeah.
Never mind. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, make sure you guys subscribe, like Dallas Sidekicks on YouTube, and don't forget 24th.
24th.
March 24th.
What's March 20th? City night. Don't forget it.
City night. Check out the
Starborough,
jerseys.
New Jersey.
Starborough.
City.
Check
City,
out. Come
yeah.
watch us play Texas Outlaws at 4 p.m. So
Thank
hope
you.
to see you guys. Make sure you come out for City night. Peace. Nestor Hernandez, Superman.
Creek, number 71.
Batman. See you soon.